I can't believe we just got yelled at in a Disney World restaurant.
We tried our best to review Whispering Canyon Cafe here at Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
Don't even get me started on ketchup.
Oh my gosh.
Today we're going to Whispering Canyon Cafe at Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort, where you can round up the whole family for hearty Western fare with all you care to enjoy skillets and shenanigans. Now, if you're interested in dining at Whispering Canyon Cafe, there are a couple different options. You can have breakfast, which is between 7:30 a.m. and 11:25 a.m. Then there's lunch, 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and dinner from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, our reservation was for 12:30. So we're actually here for a kind of like brunch menu. The Whispering Canyon Cafe is literally attached right to the lobby of the Wilderness Lodge. There's physically not even a wall separating the lobby from the Whispering Canyon Cafe. It's a clear view right into it, so you can see exactly what you're getting into. It's a typical table service seating arrangement, but it's bigger than you think it is. It actually stretches all the way back past the lobby. So the Whispering Canyon Cafe is a table service restaurant at Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort. You'll see all over Wilderness Lodge. It's very rustic. It feels very much like you are in a cabin, in the mountains, in a forest. And the decor is exactly like that. It continues to play on the Western vibes.
Yeah, what's this thing you're holding up? You look really silly.
There's a small camera. It's one of this, really small.
Go sit down.
I will. I'm just looking around. That is a big thing about Whispering Canyon, is that the servers kind of heckle you the entire time, which, take it or leave it.
Do you like being heckled at your table?
I don't like being heckled at my table, but I like his vibe, so I'm okay with what's happening so far.
We're gonna have to ask for ketchup at some point, but there's a tray of ketchup that can only be passed from table to table currently. Disney World has tons of table service options throughout the 4 theme parks and Disney Springs. And they open this small back area if they need more seats for capacity, and you can also close this off for private events.
We're here at lunchtime, so it's a little bit quieter. However, super fun and enjoyable still, even though it's not as crazy as it can be for dinner time. Servers all have their bits, you know, the ketchup bit, the straw bit, and a few other things, but the servers here have that opportunity to take a little bit of freedom for themselves, to have a little fun with everybody, and you get a good view of the lobby of the beautiful Wilderness Lodge. So overall, it's pretty spectacular.
All right, so here it is, our entire spread today. This here is the carnivore. It comes with house-made cornbread with honey butter, and then there's a maple chipotle barbecue slow smoked pork ribs, oat smoked beef brisket, barbecue pulled pork, citrus herb chicken, country potatoes, buttered corn, and charred carrots. Then, up here, this is going to be the heritage. It's house-made. They actually salt it for you. So this is the heritage. This has house-made buttermilk cheddar biscuits, sausage gravy, scrambled eggs, country potatoes, hickory smoked bacon, pork sausage links, and Mickey-shaped waffles. And then all of that comes with this lovely syrup and butter over here. And then finally we have the lighter side skillet, which is Swiss oatmeal, fresh fruit, yogurt, and then egg white, spinach frittata, turkey bacon, turkey sausage, country potatoes, and then Mickey waffles. So that's that. And then we also, just because we don't have enough food apparently, decided to get the jacked up avocado toast. This is actually the plant-based option here, and it has mustard barbecue braised jackfruit on a multigrain bread with avocado spread, radishes, and pickled onions. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready to dig in.
Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Chef Dustin did also give us a nice gift. So these are 2 options that you can get here in 2 of the different restaurants.
I think these are the lemon tarts, and then it was a cream cheese chocolate
mini cupcake.
Mini cupcake.
Yes, so thank you, Chef Dustin.
We need ketchup! Where's the ketchup? Oh, thank you so much. Oh,
There goes your tip.
okay, thank you. Oh, we got more. I did not anticipate. One more.
Coming in hot.
The pyramid of ketchup made by DFB Dustin.
All right, so I am going to start us off. I have the lighter side, and that is the one that comes with all the fruit and the yogurt and the overnight oats, and then spinach frittata as well. We'll start with the overnight oats. They're actually really good. I'm normally not a fan of oatmeal, but they're a good texture. This is going to sound odd, but they're a little bit chewier than I would normally think of oatmeal, but I don't mind it. I think it's a nice savory option. It's pretty tasty for what is considered their healthy option as well. Yogurt.
Tastes like yogurt.
It's strawberry yogurt. Delish fruit. I wasn't going to taste that on camera, and I'm glad I did, because that's some of the best pineapple I've ever had at Disney World. It was so juicy and so fresh, and it doesn't look good, so I was very surprised. This is the spinach frittata. Not super impressed with this. There's little to no seasoning in it, which I know you can add your own, but I like to just see what they would do. It's just normal egg whites. If you're looking for a healthy option, this is it. If you're looking for a really tasty healthy option, I don't know that I necessarily would recommend this one, but it's fine. It's not bad. I just would not go out of my way to get this again. Okay, the potatoes are actually pretty good. I'm a little bit surprised. They're just normal home-fried potatoes that you get at most Disney breakfasts, but after the really bland frittata, I'm pleased with that.
I did not.
Turkey sausage. Turkey bacon. Alright, so both of the turkey options I actually really liked. I like turkey bacon though. If you want that good greasy real bacon flavor, avoid this one. Don't get this. It's a little bit chewier, a little bit tougher. The sausage I actually really enjoyed because I've never had turkey sausage links, but it was good. Again, it was a little bit tougher than your traditional sausage or traditional bacon. Mini waffles. Just a good fluffy Mickey waffle. Nothing super special. You can get this at a lot of quick services in Disney World. You can tell these are a little bit more fresh than maybe a quick service, but overall, just a normal Mickey waffle. Very good though.
Sweeten up. Heat up your food. Rain and shit a little bit.
Oh, that's for you in particular.
That was probably for me.
Yeah, that was for you.
I'm pretty salty.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to be doing the carnivore, and we're going to start off with the maple chipotle barbecued slow smoked pork ribs, which fell right off the bone, which was really nice. And they look really good and look well seasoned, so let's just see how they actually taste. Tender. I'm not getting a lot of maple at all, and not a lot of chipotle. They're seasoned really well. They have good flavor, but I'm not getting a lot of chipotle or maple. All right, so next up is the oaked smoked brisket. Looks really good, really charred on the outside. I like burnt ends a lot, things like that. So the outside, we had some really good pieces of this. So I'm hoping for a burst of flavor. Super smoky. You get that oak smoke to it really nicely. A little dry, but maybe a little barbecue sauce or ketchup might help out. I wouldn't use ketchup, but just for the fun of it, ask for some ketchup. All right, so now we are going to do the oak smoked beef brisket. Brisket looks nicely sliced, looks really yummy. It's got a little char on the outside, some flavor. Fat cap's not really big, so I'm not expecting a lot of fatty flavor from it, just maybe some good full flavor all the way through. Tender, not super tender, really good flavor. I think we could do a little bit more on the smokiness from it. I'm getting more smoke flavor from the pulled pork than I am the brisket.
They liked our
All right. Oh, they did last time. So, moving on. Last meat on the plate is going to be the barbecue pulled pork. Super good chars on the outside of the pulled pork. It's got a lot of good color and flavor on it. Usually, it means there's a ton of seasoning on the outside, so I'm super excited about this. This is good. A lot of flavor on the outside. A little dry. You might need some ketchup. Maybe ask for some ketchup or barbecue sauce, but if you want to have some fun with it, ask for some ketchup. All right, now on to some white meat. We had the citrus herb chicken. Looks really good, looks juicy. And it is. Not too citrusy, but a really good complement to all the other darker meat on the plate. A lot of smokiness. This one's getting a little bit of a lighter side. I like it. Go for it. And they're going to throw a bunch of silverware at me every time I do this. How about we do that? So, carrot. I usually will just eat all the meat, maybe a little bit of corn, potatoes for sure, but carrots, Actually, I really like the carrots.
Really?
Yeah. A little sweet, not too soft, but not too crunchy. Cooked really well. I would definitely go for them, and then I guess the other vegetable too, might as well, right? Corn, salt and buttery. Yummy.
All right, so I'm going to try the Heritage, which is a house-made buttermilk cheddar biscuits. Good golly. And sausage gravy with scrambled eggs, country potatoes, hickory smoked bacon, pork sausage links, and of course you got your Mickey-shaped waffles. And we pretty much covered it, but it's a Mickey waffle. That is powdered sugar. Syrup definitely takes away a little bit of the dryness, which is nice. So Mickey waffle, can't go wrong. I'm so uncomfortably excited about this cheddar biscuit, like to a bad point. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Now it does come with biscuits and gravy. I'm gonna try the biscuit just first, just to see how much cheddar we're talking here. You know what I mean? It is a pretty solid biscuit. It's a very lightly cheddar biscuit, but it is really nice. It's soft. It's not too dry. It actually it's a really solid consistency, but it's supposed to be sausage gravy and biscuits. I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't try both of them together. So sausage gravy, cheddar biscuit, let's go. That's not bad. Typically, when I have sausage gravy, there's a little bit of a kick to it. There's no kick to this. This is super, I would say, child-friendly. If you're looking for something that would appeal to everyone. So it's definitely not too spicy, but it is a solid taste. I probably, it reminds me of like a Grand Slam, something you would get at like a Denny's. Like it's very eggs, biscuits, bacon, potato kind of situation. It's very classic American breakfast. All right, rock with some scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are fine. They remind me of a typical Disney breakfast. They're a tad rubbery, which isn't awesome. But throw some like Tabasco sauce on it. Throw some like salt and pepper. You know what I mean? We gotta plus it up a little bit. We gotta pop it. Make it pop it. Sausage. So this is not the turkey sausage. This is the regular sausage, and she is dense. Typically, sausage has a little bit more of a kick to it. There's no kick to this at all. It is very, I keep saying the word family friendly, but it does have a nice taste to it overall.
I don't like it.
And now I'd like to present to you the world's widest bacon. Most widest. I think it was two and they were just fried together. I don't know what happened, but it's huge. That's actually really good bacon. I'm not gonna lie. The bacon is thick. It's crispy. It's definitely how I like it. It feels like the bacon was like oven, not on the fryer. Does that make sense? When you typically cook bacon, you can cook it a couple different ways. When you put it in the oven, it actually gets like this nice crispy all around, and all the fat kind of goes away. It's really nice. It's not too greasy. This is actually some of the best bacon that I've had. And just because I'm a carbaholic, Dustin was super nice and let me eat the cornbread from his carnivore skillet. It's cornbread with honey butter, which is probably my favorite butter. It's the butter that you get at Hoop-de-Doo Review, and it is literally my favorite thing ever. That is home cooking. The cornbread is flaky, is a nice texture. There's no thick pieces of corn, which I always hate when there's huge pieces of corn in my cornbread. I know that's controversial because Emma loves this huge pieces of corn in her cornbread. But the honey butter is sweet, not too sweet. It's really good. That is home-style cornbread with honey butter.
All right, so since we are absent of our world-famous vegan, I'm going to get to try the plant-based option. So, and if you don't remember, this is jackfruit instead of full pork. Alright, so luckily Dustin also tried a bite because I think we're going to have some varying opinions here. I enjoyed this as a non-plant-based eater, but I will also say I enjoy these kinds of flavors. The jackfruit was very sweet. It did not taste like meat at all. There was not a barbecue flavor like the menu said that there would be. It's very sweet, and I thought the savory avocado spread underneath added a nice kind of texture to that and added a nice juxtaposition. I also really enjoyed the addition of the pickled onions. I would not get this again. I think as somebody who is a non-plant-based eater, I enjoyed it. I would not get it again. I feel like Breedlove would really like this. I think it's a good high-quality option for plant-based.
So there is a reason I got the carnivore skillet, one, so preface what I'm going to say. However, I do think that this actually looks really good, because when it came out, I wasn't paying attention to the menu, and I really thought it was an avocado toast with pulled pork on top of it, so it looks phenomenal. Taste, however, for me, it's a no-go. You get a little smoky kind of flavor-ish from the jackfruit, but the pickledness and the sweetness and the softness and the texture, and it's just eating barbecue mush to me.
So because it is all you care to enjoy, get the carnivore and the heritage, because Dustin wants to make the ultimate Whispering Canyon sandwich.
Yeah, I think it's a genius idea.
right.
So good. Go for it.
Whew, here we go.
I hope it's the best thing you've ever had.
That's awesome. No lie, that is awesome.
Oh man, what a good idea. I do want to shout out the cast members here at Whispering Canyon. We'll talk about them again later, but Chef Dustin, it's a pretty cool name, Dustin.
Yeah,
We
the
actually
best
have
name.
We have two Chef Dustins here.
After that.
Oh yeah,
After that
after that,
experience. Chef Dustin brought out some additional like mini cupcakes for us, free of charge, which was super kind. This is a cream cheese chocolate mini cupcake, so let's give that a shot. It's got these like little candied pearls on top of it. It has a nice little crunch. It is very rich, but it's very moist. It's a really good cupcake. Nice way to like, and it's like not too heavy because it's small, so it's a nice way to like end this fun Whispering Canyon.
All right, and then I'm gonna try the lemon tart. This was actually really delicious. It reminds me a lot of the lemon pies that my grandmother used to make when I was growing up. It is nice and tart, but then the tart on the outside adds a nice crunchiness to it. This is delicious, especially if you like lemon flavors.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're making it happen. Who wants ketchup? You guys want ketchup? Ketchup. Yeah, you guys good? You guys want ketchup? The bars keep getting in the way.
Well, that's what you get for going to jail.
Seriously.
Do the crime, but can't do the time.
There's two birthday boys at the table. Whenever y'all say happy birthday to, you guys are gonna say us.
Happy birthday to. Happy birthday to. All right, overall thoughts on the food. Dustin DFB, go.
Great. Loved it. Meat was really good. Cornbread was delicious. New tricks were super delicious.
Yeah.
Your new,
Yeah.
Yes, your food hack was super delicious.
Yeah, I have to say, I was actually really not super surprised, but I just didn't really have a lot of expectations when we came here. I've been to All You Can Enjoy breakfast like at Ohana, which is very expensive because it's character dining, and it's been fine, but you're definitely paying for those characters. I thought this food was really great food, especially because it is All You Can Enjoy, and it was good quality. So
Yeah.
I was very pleased.
And to shout out Breed Love, they do have some plant-based options. For example, jacked up avocado toast. But upon our exit, we did find out that both the Carnivore and the Heritage both have plant-based options. A huge shout out to all of the cast members, because the cast members, I feel, really make this whole experience, between the fun bits with the ketchup and throwing straws at us, and even when we were to walk around the restaurant and talk about the experience for you guys at home, they still heckled us and made fun of us. At one point, we were all put in jail for not eating our food quick enough. The cast members here are absolutely awesome. I know that's not for everyone, specifically me.
I think this experience is great for families, maybe with younger kiddos, who you guys are a big crew and you want to eat a lot without paying a crazy ton of money here at Disney World, and you want a fun experience that's a little bit different. I think if you're looking for a more quiet, traditional dining experience, though, this is probably not the one for you.
So for 3 people, plus tip, it was about $136. That's for three people plus tip. Do we think that was worth the price?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think for the amount of food that we got and the quality of it, I have paid pretty comparable prices for less food that I don't think was as good quality. So I'm pleased with that, especially for 3 grown adults.
It's important to remember that, again, this is all you can enjoy. So even though we got our 3 skillets and then some, we were still, if you're into it and you wanted more food, which we got more food, you can still get more food. And for $136 for 3 people, I don't think that's bad at all.
All right, so if you enjoyed watching us get yelled at and eat a bunch of food, make sure you like and subscribe this video.
Now go check out Quincy and Breed Love's full review of Trattoria Al Forno.
Guess what's in my backpack, guys?
What?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Sage, we don't need any more.